Yo, what is up, guys? Not that guy. We are back for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and we are back today for another level 10 Link showcase, this time on our boy Super Saiyan Vegeta, the Pure Saiyans leader. Yes, that Super Saiyan Vegeta, the Pure Saiyans leader, right? So, this guy I think is solid, right? I think that we need a new Pure Saiyans leader. And the problem is this guy's just kind of like a jack of all trades. He's kind of a jack of all trades and a master of none. So he's not really uber defensive. He doesn't hit super hard. He doesn't really offer any utility to the team. Like if he were like an orb changer or something like that, I could definitely see you wanting to run him. Like imagine if he had Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku's role, where he was a rainbow orb changer, maybe with his inevitable EZA, which could be coming hell anytime. I have no effing clue when his EZA could be coming. But if they could do something like that with our boy, I think that makes him a lot more viable as a Pure Saiyan's leader, because he's not offering a ton to the team other than, I would say, a pretty solid Link set. So let's go over him really quick, as quickly as we can, and then let's hop into an event. So he is the Pure Saiyan's leader, as I mentioned, Key 3, 150% to stats, or Super Class Key 3, and 100% to stats. So, on his super attack, he raises defense infinitely and then causes immense damage to the enemy. The only problem with that infinite raise is actually it's not infinite, right? So, it actually stops. So, after Super Saiyan God Vegeta, he no longer stacks defense. When he gets up to blue, he greatly raises attack for one turn. But let's kind of go over his passive. It's pretty easy to understand. So attack and defense 80% plus an additional attack 6% per key sphere obtained. And then it kind of just goes up the line. So now it's attack and defense 90 and then 7% attack. And then it goes up to 100% attack and defense and 8% attack. And then you guys can kind of guess it at this point, right? So then he goes up to 110% and 9%. That's honestly, when he gets to Super Saiyan God, he really does start to get pretty damn strong. And then, of course, when he gets here, attack and defense 120% plus an additional attack plus 10% per key sphere obtained. So definitely when he gets up to this point, which again is a minimum turn 9. Turn 9 is the absolute earliest you can see this guy. When he gets to blue, he's pretty strong, but, you know, and then I would say Super Saiyan God, he's actually quite strong as well. So what I think we should do, let's kind of go over the rest of him quickly. So let's go over his links, I guess. Super Saiyan, attack plus 15%. Prodigies, attack plus 15%. Golden Warrior, defense minus 10%, and then Key 1. Fierce Battle, we know, attack plus 20%. Royal Lineage, Key 2, and attack 5%. So that goes up from Key 1 to Key 2 when you go from 9 to 10. So that is an important link, right? And then Saiyan Pride, attack plus 20%. And then Prepared for Battle, Key 2, attack and defense 5%. Now this is, I would say, not his most ideal team. And also, just to kind of clarify here, it does kind of get wonky with his links. So he trades in... What does he trade in? Hold on. So he trades in, I know this is Golden Warrior. He trades in for Warrior Gods. And then Prepared for Battle turns into Over in a Flash. What is Godly Power? What is that coming from? Let's just be factual here, right? Saiyan Pride. So he's trading in Saiyan Pride for Godly Power. So, and then when we get to here, it changes back to Prepared for Battle. It's super goofy, right? So this is, like I said, by no means his ideal team. When he gets to blue, I think he's obvious, like it's pretty obvious, right? He's going to fit in quite well on a Realm of Gods team, particularly next to like Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, where he's sharing both of these big time godly attack links, right? This link in particular, not this one, excuse me, Warrior Gods, attack 10% and then attack plus 5% when performing a super attack, man, it makes him hit just so much incredibly harder, right? So he is on a ton of teams. That is another nice thing about him. He is quite literally on, is that 11 teams? That's a lot of teams he is on. But what I want to do is run him at a Dokkan event. Remember, he is going to benefit a lot from orb changing. So let's go ahead. Matter of fact, I'm going to skip the board nonsense. Let's get right into the event. Okay, so here we are. This is, well, let's see. He's going to be linked up. He's going to share 5 links with this Majin Vegeta, so that's not the worst thing. And we are going to have an orb changer on the next rotation. Let's go ahead and float off. This guy is a 35% support unit. We'll go ahead and float him off for now, and then we'll kind of just go down the line. The problem with this Dokkan event is it's not very hard. So you guys already know, we're going to have to go into some difficult content. We might hop into Infinite Dragon Ball history. Maybe I'll bring a couple Sensu beans, so that way that asshole doesn't lock in our rotation. So we'll kind of see how it goes. This girl, I would definitely love to get an EZA. I hope her EZA is coming soon. I absolutely love this Kefla unit. I mean, she has the potential, man, with all of these additionals she's getting. She does have the potential. I mean, we just take down phase 1 of this Dokkan event just very, very quickly. All right, here we go. Another problem with this guy is if he comes out on in slot 7, that's an issue, right? So then he transforms into Super Saiyan. Well, I guess it would just be Super Vegeta. And then he misses out on a stack of his defense. So currently, with no orbs, he is well, he's not getting defense on orbs anyway. He's only getting attack. This is a fair amount of orbs. 6 orbs is honestly kind of a tall task to get. So him getting 6 orbs, I feel like is a good amount of orbs. So let's see what he's looking like for an attack stat. 2.3 milli. Not horrible. That's not horrible. I mean, in my opinion, that's not horrible. Now, if a new Dokkan Festival were doing that, rainbowed full level 10 links, that's, you know, a bit problematic, especially if they're doing nothing else. I think that is the biggest problem with Vegeta, is he offers nothing else to the team. Okay, so we're going to transform here. I'm going to do my best to stall out super attacks and stuff like that, because I would actually like to maybe get to like Super Saiyan 2 at least. But another problem with this guy is, dude, in Dokkan events, basically you're not going to get past Super Vegeta unless we really, really go out of our way here to avoid getting supers and stuff like that. But it's really tough, like, especially when you're running a lot of support units and things like I am. I am running kind of a lot of support units here. So everyone giving everyone key, and this guy, you know, is just a monster, so he gets additional supers all the time, right? It just kind of becomes a problem, right? So a lot of these transforming units, it's probably a good idea if you want to see them transform. The original long event is just the Super Budokan event, right? I mean, that one is like 6 or 7 phases. You've got a chance. You have a chance of seeing Blue Vegeta. But other than that, man, in any Dokkan event, there's not really any chance of getting beyond Super Saiyan 2. And that's if you have like 55% units or something like that, or less. And then Kefla just going off. Come on, Kefla, my girl. Please. I brought her along because she's an orb changer, and then a lot of these units are not fully link leveled, so that was kind of another determining factor. Alright, so now I believe we are still sharing 5 links. Pretty good, I would say. Anything else? So if we stick him in the middle there, we're getting Golden Warrior. It's not really benefiting us a whole lot. I'm afraid that Majin Vegeta is just going to end it, right? I mean, he's just going to end it. Let's just go ahead and do this. Golden Warrior is not really doing much for us. So again, this is 6 orbs. So he's getting an additional 7% per orb. And then he's at attack and defense 90%. So let's see how he does. And we do have type disadvantage. Oh, I didn't check his defense. That's okay. 2.87. That's not bad. I mean, that's okay. So I think what you can kind of call this guy, yeah, 2.87 again. He's not doing anything with his attack. The only thing is for how many orbs, like, again, getting him 7 orbs, that's kind of a tall task. It's rare that you can get, you know, beyond 4 or 5 or 6 orbs, right? For sure. So I think that is something. Then this guy comes out with a 3.27 million attack stat. I don't know, man. They have my boy Vegeta just kind of in La La Land, and like right now, this is actually a really ridiculous rotation. Let's just go ahead and do it. We're gonna probably end Broly, and it's just like, dude, the only way you can get anything out of this Vegeta is if you get him to like God or Blue level, and it just the amount of events that you can reach that is just so minuscule. The one saving grace I think this guy has, I think he's solid, right? He's solid. And I think the one saving grace that he does have is his leader skill. His leader skill is still really good, even though it's only 150%. When he inevitably gets his easy A, I think they'll raise it to 160% and make him just that much better, of course. But I don't know, man. He just isn't doing one particular thing that's good. Like, this guy is a jack of all trades, this Majin Vegeta. He can guard and be super effective against all types. Dude, Vegeta cannot do that. Super Saiyan Vegeta, that is. So I think we will get him up to Super Saiyan 2. Okay, we didn't. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, so we will get him one more turn, but this is a stretch, man. Like, we could have easily ended it last turn with just, like, one additional. Okay. Only 5. I could do this, but if he gets the additional, we're just, you know, GG's, right? 7 orbs, and we'll check his defense, too. Honestly, that's pretty good defense. 174,000 is pretty good. He could hold his own at this level. Now, at this level, in this stage, Super Saiyan 2, he could hold his own in something like Super Battle Road, but it's getting him to this state. It's just an issue. It is just an issue. Please don't do it. Please don't additional super, please. Okay, that's good. Let's see where he's at. It's not that good, man. 2.75. It's not crazy. It's not crazy. And you want him to be a little better at full level 10 links and rainbow, right? You really do. We do get a couple links here, but what I'm going to have to do, I want to run him on a couple different teams, because when he gets to blue, oh, okay, Kefla, my girl, I need to level her up. But when he gets to blue, he's going to be much better suited on a Realm of Gods team. But in every other state, he's going to be better on, like, Vegeta's family or something like that. So I'm going to figure it out here, and we'll be right back. Yo, what is up? So I decided to bring him on a Realm of Gods team, and as you can see, not working out the best here. So we got completely just and utterly fucked on the opening rotation. I mean, what are you going to do? You know, it's just the luck of the draw, or the roll of the dice, if you will. So the one thing that we do have is he does have a decent amount of additional. Yeah, okay, that is good, because we actually do get a stack of his defense, but we only got him a couple orbs there. 1.63, I mean, that's very pedestrian, right? That is not good, really, by any measure. Maybe free-to-play units or something, that's pretty good, but pretty much by any measure, I mean, level 10 links and stuff, that's not really all that great. So I did bring quite a bit of support on this rotation. Vados is going to be giving him 60%, which is a lot. That is a good amount, giving him a lot of attack and defense. So he'll be looking a lot better with Vados on rotation with him. So we'll go ahead and float her off, and I'm going to link him up with Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. They're going to share, I think they're going to share either 4 or 5 links, because I know they won't be sharing Over in a Flash or Tournament of Power. I think they're going to share the rest of them, though. So probably 4. Well, maybe Royal Lineage or something, too. So maybe 4 links. It doesn't matter, right? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But we do need to make sure that Vegeta is getting his super attacks. That is very, very important, so that he can just continually stack up his defense. And what I would like to do is, you are going to see... Okay, so here we go. We can just go ahead and let this this is not really even a rotation at this point. We have to get Vegeta super attacks. So 108,000. 108,000. It's okay. And we'll see what he does with 7 key spheres. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to say he's bad. I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's really particularly great. Again, I think so far what I'm gathering is he's just a... And we took a lot of damage there in this stage, which I wouldn't consider super tough. He's just a jack of all trades and a master of none. You know, him getting a lot of additionals, that's great. I mean, we're stacking up his defense so that he's going to look very strong when we get to blue. But, dude, getting to blue is such a tall task. Like, I can't even... Dude, turn 9. Turn 9 is the bare bones minimum, dude. I can't... That's not good. That's not really that good. No sense in really using this yet. Let's keep Beerus on rotation, I guess, with Supreme Kai. It doesn't really matter. We're not going to use this yet, though. We have lots of time for that. And again, I wouldn't consider this an overly challenging stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history. I got all of the missions completed with just like a full Bardock team. I mean, it was very, very easy, right? Last year's Saiyan Day unit, that Bardock. Low-class Warrior and Revenge. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this Vegeta. So far, I'm just calling him okay. You know, he's pretty good. And that's pretty much all I'm going to give him at this point. I just can't really assess him. You want to know what else I'm going to do? What I'm going to do, let's go ahead and get him up to Super Saiyan God. So at the very least, he's linking up pretty well with this Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. Alright, so I lied. Okay. Now, remember, we have Vados on rotation with us, so we're going to be getting a lot of support from Vados. 60% support from Vados. What we could do, we could probably do this. I have to make sure Vegeta supers, so... See, now that's a ton of defense. That is a lot of defense. 216,000, that's quite good. But that is with Vados on rotation, so... 60% attack and defense. He could potentially be looking really nasty on this turn. With a decent linking partner, he's got, only 2 links. That's not really that good, actually. 2 links active, so in what? Super Saiyan and Fierce Battle. Very, very common links, at least. I guess that's another good thing about this unit, is his link set is pretty good. He's not linking up overly well with this Goku. Because he's over in a flash and Tournament of Power, right? He's not linking up well. So when he gets up to SSG, which is that next turn? Next turn, I guess he's up to Super Saiyan God, so... man, I don't know. He was at 2.71 on this last turn. I don't know, man. He's a 2-year-old unit. 2.71 is pretty good, and then 215,000 defense, basically. That's not bad, but I do want to get him up to SSG, so let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and just get this on camera, huh? Alright, so we'll go ahead and do this. Fuck it, I guess we'll go through this turn, right? And we'll do this. And then the other Beerus, I guess, will save his active skill. For what reason, I don't really know. Beerus is still a top TUR to me, man. He is absolutely absurdly powerful. A very modest 7 million attack stat, dude. Ridiculous. Just absurd. Ridiculous. 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 And that was super effective against all types, but we got the crit anyway. So this is SSG? Yes, it is. Okay. So now he's actually got a decent linking partner, huh? And we've got support on rotation. Not too shabby. See, and now we're getting him 6 orbs. This is good. This is a good little turn for our boy. 240,000. That's quite strong, man. That's pretty damn strong. 6 orbs. Let's do this. I don't know. We actually are probably going to get hit decently hard here. So that's 5 orbs. That's all right. That's pretty good still. And we're going to go ahead and just to be safe, we're going to pop this Whis item. I don't want any shenanigans to happen. God Topo, he's going to have his damage reduction active anyway, but you never know. You never know. Yeah, see, that's exactly why. That's what I was afraid of. 3.3 milli. So like I said, this is when he starts to really take a turn for like the better. When he really, really starts to look quite strong. So 3.3, and he stacked up his defense again, is pretty good. And remember, so hopefully we can get a decent... We're not going to have support on rotation with him next turn, which sucks. It's just the way, you know, kind of the cookie crumbles, if you will. Let's go ahead and float off Vados again. Because next turn is his big nuking turn. But I guess at the very least we'll have a good linking partner for him, so that's okay. I would have loved to have Vados on rotation with him just to kind of maximize his attack stat. But dude, this showcase is not really all that... It's not all that simple, right? It's just not. He changes links. Like his best linking partner isn't really his best linking partner until he's in his final form. It's just weird and wonky. The unit is just wonky, man. You just can't really deny it at this point. He's just wonky. I do get it, man. That was kind of in the infancy of the transformation mechanics. So I believe he was only like the 3rd or 4th transformation unit. So, hey, man, what are you going to do? Oh, of course he locked him into place, but it doesn't matter because, yeah, that's why I brought Sensu Beans. Let's go ahead and do this. And now Vegeta can look very, very good. So before, yeah, 240,000. That's pretty good, man. Pretty good. There we go. What I think we will do is we'll end up running him in the Legendary Goku event one more time, and we'll get him with like LRB Pan and then maybe another support unit on rotation or something, and he'll look really, really ridiculous. 5 milli, I mean, that's That's good, but considering we got the full field of orbs, you'd like that to be a little bit higher. Beerus can basically do that with his eyes closed, and he had 240,000 defense, so... Oh, man. Vegeta, Vegeta, Vegeta. I do want to get one more turn with Vegeta. Like, without the big nuking passive. I guess we'll go ahead and get this Dokkan attack. And we will have Vados with him next turn, so he'll be looking mighty strong on that turn, too. I would guess he's going to be up around, you know, up over 3 million, maybe 4 million, but... Again, 5.25 million with the full field of orbs, dude. That's just not really that good. It's just not good, man. I mean, you want that to be better. You just want that to be better. Like, I'm trying to think of other nuking units. Like, if you got STR Maj Vegeta, a full field of orbs, I think he'd be well over that number. I mean, I guess I can't confirm that. I've never tested it like this, but I would guess that he would be higher. And he's just a normal old banner unit, right? So here we go. Super Saiyan God Vegeta. And again, if he were a perma orb changer, that would be a lot better for him. And now, man, luckily we got 6 orbs with him, because that would have been a big time bummer having this monster support Vados on rotation with us. I guess in hindsight, man, not really the best linking partner because of the key links, but they do share an awful lot of attack links. So that's kind of why I brought him. All right, so this is going to be the last turn with this particular team. And I think we'll run him on Vegeta's family. Let's see where he's at. Yeah, I mean, almost 4 million with 6 orbs. That's pretty good, I guess. And we have most of his attack links active. And remember, he would have hit a lot harder as well. He greatly raised his attack on his super, so he would have been up, you know, close to a 5 million attack stat or something on an additional super attack. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up with this team, and we're going to hop into the Legendary Goku event with Vegeta's family and get a big ol' attack stat with him. Okay, so here we are. This took more turns than I care to admit here, but what's going to happen here? So we're going to have LRB Pan on rotation with our boy Fizz Vegeta, and we're going to get LR Bardock and Guinea's active skill right now. So this should be an interesting turn. I'm going to do my best to avoid super attacks here. And actually we're gonna do a double King Yemma. Double King Yemma. Again, this is just for showcase purposes, right? But this is I should point out, man, we're going to an awful lot of effort here just to get like a monster attack stat. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be the biggest attack stat we can muster. I'm going to have him on rotation with the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Oh, I meant to miss a super attack. Oh well, it's fine. I don't think Vegeta is going to do too much damage to him. But we're going to have the support Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta on rotation with him. And ideally, we would like him to super attack first. Now, they're going to share a lot of links, but they are not going to have Fierce Battle active. So that is obviously an issue. And I think even if the Blue Vegeta... Oh no, we're not going to be able to get him to super attack first. Ugh. Because Vegeta's about to orb change, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. All right, so now our boy is Blue Vegeta. So remember, he has stopped stacking, and also just to point out, we actually have missed a couple super attacks just kind of by bad luck, right? So only at 218,000 defense with support on rotation. So yeah, we are sharing 5 links, but again, no Fierce Battle. So that is just kind of unfortunate. Let's go ahead and pop the active skill. One cool thing is if you do manage to get to turn 9 or 10, if you are like trying to still beat the Legendary Goku event, I know that there are probably, honestly, if you've been playing the game a while, there's no chance you haven't beat this event yet. I mean, honestly. But one cool thing is bam, full heal. It's basically a full heal, right? So again, defense 200,000. We have support on rotation. We had LR, Bardock, and Guinea last turn use their active skill, and now LRB Pan. I don't think there's any chance Goku survives this. What is this attack stat going to be? Yeah, I mean, 8 million's a lot. I mean, for sure, that's a lot. And we did have 5 of 7 active. But again, for getting a full field of orbs and having 2 separate out-of-turn attack active skills, like, yo, man, we went to a lot of effort just for that. But I don't know what else to do with this showcase, to be honest with you. I think when we're talking about this Vegeta... you want to plan on him linking up with someone like this Super Vegeta, right? This Super Vegeta, he shares like 5 links with. up until he gets to Super Saiyan God. So again, like oh, not you. That's the Vegeta I'm talking about, the 1 versus 2nd form Cell. This guy here. So mostly he's not going to get past Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. So try to just plan on these links being active. So don't worry about, unless you're running Legendary Goku event, don't worry about Warrior Gods, Godly Power, you know, over in a flash. He's mostly a prepared for battle unit, except for in one of his forms. Again, this is when transformation mechanics were in their infancy. I can't fault them too much, but also at the same time, it's like, bro, what the fuck were you thinking? So anyway, man, I gotta say, he gets a pass, like, in terms of he's not bad. Like, I can't say that he is horrible. I mean, you just saw he was at 200k defense, and I had missed 2 super attacks. But just the way he is designed is so poor. I mean, that's the worst part about him, is just his design. He's got the stats. I mean, he's got basically 10k defense, 17,000 attack, you know, 16,000 HP. I think this guy does need an EZA. There's no telling when we'll get that, but I think he does need one. And if you could make him a Rainbow Orb Changer, I think that would make him really, really disgusting. But guys, again, I don't really know what else to do with this showcase. I don't know what to do. But if you guys want to see more of this guy, I can't imagine you do. Just let me know in the comments below. And slap a like on the video. Let me know what you think of this guy. Consider subscribing if you're new. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. It means the world. And I will catch you in the next one. Later.